this is Christy with Christy's Beautiful Life, and today I'm here with another installment of Get Sketchy with Christy and Rachel. This is the sketch we are going to work with this week. It's very fun. It's a little smaller. You could probably organize it to make it into an 8.5 by 11 very easily. I think I will be working in a 12 by 12 form. I haven't quite decided yet. I don't even have a photo picked out, but I really do like the diagonal across like that. That's really fun, and I tend to do that automatically, but trying to add circles could be really fun. And I like the little bits of embellishment or pattern paper underneath. I am challenging myself today to use up the rest of my Teresa Collins 9 & Co 6x6 paper pad. This is part of my challenge to myself for October, is to use up supplies. I'm in the Victoria Marie Facebook group No Buy October, and so this is going to be part of that. I want to use this up. It's got some pretty fun pieces of pattern paper still left in here, so I'm going to try to pull out a few and work with this. So that's going to be my challenge, and I will get everybody put on fast forward.
A little bit slower than normal. I didn't put it on fast forward this time because I've only been able to record about 6 minutes of videoing, so I'm not going to do fast forward. But what you're going to see is I chose to go with the color theme of using more of the teal colors, the really pretty ones that are so lovely, and I'm still addicted to them. And what I did is I took a piece, and it's not from the 6x6 pad because obviously I needed a 12 by 12. And let me just see if I can find what it's from here. It is from the Wonderlust collection, and I just used that as a border. You then also saw that I had used the backing of another piece from the Wonderlust. I would never use it, so I just trimmed that and used that as well for the white. And then I cut apart all of the 6x6, and I'm using it to build up the layers like the original sketch had shown. So this layout, it does have a bit of a feeling for the original sketch. You are going to see how the layering of the paper is kind of similar to that's kind of where my inspiration came from. But as for the circles, I was thinking about how to use it, and in the end, really what happened is I was filming for about a good half an hour and I really hated it, so I actually kind of just scratched that out. It was kind of pointless to see that part. And so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 clusters on a diagonal, so it still has that same feel. I do the opposite diagonal from the sketch, however. But what I think that does is it helps kind of tie it in, but then again it's my own flair and my own style, which is the whole point of sketches. The point is to take a sketch and find what you like about it and then create your own layout. You don't have to copy it. Every little inch of it doesn't need to be like the sketch, which is so awesome about sketches, and I know everyone knows that, but it's always worth repeating. So what you saw me do while I was jabbering away about that is I pulled 2 of my overlays. I am trying to work through them. I challenged myself this month, I believe, to use 10 of them, so I'm slowly getting there. And I first tried to use one that would encompass the entire photo, but I didn't like how it was like a white stitching, but I just didn't like the way that it looked. And then I tried the smaller one, and it says favorite, and I loved how it was kind of just subtle. It's there, it's not the line doesn't cover over anything or make it look weird. And this is one of my favorite photos from my trip that I took with my sister back in 2008. So I thought it tied in well, it made sense, and I don't actually have journaling for this layout. Oh no, I do add journaling. You will see the journaling. And so the journaling just kind of talks about how during the rush of being in Disneyland, it's so crazy and you're always on the go and all that. So to do something like this is Tarzan's treehouse, I believe, and you kind of just walk through it. You can go at your own pace. It's not, you don't have to rush. And so my sister and I tried really hard to make sure that a couple times during the day we did something like that so we could kind of just catch our breath, relax, not feel so rushed. I hate feeling rushed, so it's good to do it that way. And that's what the journaling will talk about. So, but that's what the favorite kind of stood for there. I am adding some bigger pieces that I don't normally add here. The first one is a tag that is from the Journey collection from Crate Paper, and I just add a little bit and then add some twine. I add a little blue camera, and I believe that one was from the Amy Tan collection, one of her collections, newer collections. I added a little brad of a squirrel on there because we're in a treehouse, kind of made sense to me. And then I finally used up my last little pendant that I had, my smaller pendant, and I added a little button on there that tied in with the coral from one of those pieces of pattern paper. And then at the top cluster I add a little thing that says fun stuff, and I do believe that is a Heidi Swap. I think I add a Maggie Holmes piece of ephemera flower, a little burlap bow, and then I believe that button is, it may be from the Chamel line, one of her newer line. So there you go. You see that I had all that. You're going to see me draw some lines for my journaling, and then it's going to cut out. I'm going to come back live and just kind of share with you the final view. I think, I wonder if I should even bother with that. I will come back live. No, I won't. I'm sorry, guys. This video is a little rough. So I won't come back live, but you will see the final layout, and I'll make sure to make it play a little longer than normal so you can see the finishing touches. This was quite a fast layout once I realized what I wanted to do, and I loved using sketches so much. So please go ahead and check out Rachel's take on this sketch. I know this is a little bit late, which is my fault, and I do apologize, but go ahead and check out Rachel's, and we will be back, and it actually will be back really soon because now I'm late. So